and welcome to the second part of the product concept step walkthrough. And we start with value proposition. You can see that this is a long form educational screen, lots of data here. Please spend some time, read it carefully, understand what value proposition is and how should you write it, guidelines. Clicking on next opens up the list of value proposition statement. And think about it as the benefits that your target users or personas gain from your product or solution that you thought of earlier. And again, the system helps you here. And these are one-liners. So basically, you could have many of these. So for example, streamline the dorm selection process, making it easier for students to find ideal living situation. Nice. Enhance social connections by matching students with compatible roommates and friends. Also nice. Reduce stress for new graduates by simplifying the transition to campus life. Super nice. This is actually better than the first one. Yeah, empower student services with data-driven insights for better dorm management. So this is more for the housing director rather than the graduate student that I picked earlier. So I won't choose that. Create a user-friendly experience that encourages engagement and satisfaction among students. Yeah, nice. Again, you can bring your own thoughts here. You have all the previous data waiting for you here, so read it to remind you who are the personas, capabilities, and so on and so forth. Right. Next, we need to gather all the different one-liners and the benefits and have a clear statement. Now, this system, the Thinker platform, brings AI suggestions to help you with. You can edit it later on. So Dorm Connect You aims to solve the problem of complicated dorm selection and so on and so forth. Dorm streamlines the dorm selection. This is a little bit generic. I like the first one. It looks comprehensive. And again, you can edit it as you wish. And you have some validation checkbox here. So is it clear? Articulate the value, not capabilities. You don't need to talk about capabilities. You need to talk about clear value. You need to have a clear beneficiary. Who do you do that for? Graduate students. Yeah, it makes sense. Is it short and clear? Yeah, relatively short and clear. And does it use industry terminology? So yeah, dorm selection, and maybe I'm missing a little bit of that. But again, you don't see here AI. You don't see too many features or capabilities. So it is fairly okay, right? Clicking next brings another thoughtful info screen, and that is about marketecture. Now, most people don't know about what is marketecture. It combines marketing and architecture, and to make things simple, it's like a one-page diagram. So this is, for example, Crunch-based data platform. You see the different parts of it. You have lots of examples here. So really spend some time and think of, and we put it here for you to think how well can you describe your product idea, the product concept. Now, currently we don't have a diagram features on the platform, so we suggest you use you could use Miro or Muro or other brainstorming diagramming platforms out there. There are many. Reach out if you don't know any of those and we can help you find one. When you finish, you have the option to upload your marketecture here. I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah, and this is kind of a flow. You can choose either you want a screen, maybe screenshots from your product. Could be also great. And once you feel comfortable with it, you can describe it, what it actually shows, and check that your architecture is focused on communicate one simple idea. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Clear and straightforward, yet provides depth, some time, and then click on the next one, brings you to the summary of this step. The summary concludes the work that you did previously. So you have the product statement here, and the marketecture, and the value proposition statement that you did earlier. And again, you can go back and edit it if you are not comfortable with it, and the product capabilities, and Clicking on next brings you to the investor practice question. It's not mandatory, but it basically for yourself to reflect back and see if you know how to explain what you did, at least for now. Right? Clicking on next brings you to the homepage. Thank you for watching.